Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Shout out to everybody. Let me let the people know that we're live. We live now. I do apologize. I don't think I'm too late. Sorry. Make sure. I'm trying to see if I can connect my headphones to the live stream. AirPods really suck when it comes to live streaming. Just letting y'all know. They really, I don't know what it is. It's something about AirPods, but then I don't want to wear big headphones or anything like that. Tonight is going to be a bit of a shorter live. We got some stuff to review on D4VD and Celeste. Law and Crime did a video, and I actually want to review that tomorrow as it pertains to that Law and Crime video because I'll have more time. We live now. Let me let the people in the Discord know that we're live. And you said Neo's not smiling anymore. I didn't see him smiling anymore at all, actually, at all. But welcome, everybody. So I want to review the Law and Crime video that they just did on Celeste and the case and everything. So we're going to review that tomorrow. And then we are going to, there's a press conference tomorrow on, the Savannah situation and whatnot. Give me 1 second, guys, because I got to close this door. 1 second. Sorry about that. It got really, really loud. Sorry. I was like, I can't focus. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you, Professor, for telling the people to hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So let's get it together. Where I was getting at, where I was going is that I'd like to do a video tomorrow morning on the Law and Crime with Celeste Rivas. And then we also have a press conference that's been scheduled for tomorrow morning. We knew that there was going to be one for Savannah and Nancy and any updates that they have. So we're going to be following up with that. Tonight, we're going to talk about this situationship with Neo, who apparently went to court today and was, I guess, testifying, right? And whatnot. I mean, he didn't look, what is it? He didn't look like he was smiling this time. Now, of course, you all know that TMZ was there. I didn't see any outlets there. I don't think that they knew that there was going to be this situation that would go down today. A lot of us did not know that that was set for today. So maybe that's what it is. But they report. Oh, excuse me. Wrong article. See what happens when I don't have things on cue. 1 second, y'all. It's like I have all the tabs open. No, that's not it. Here it is. Here we go. So D4VD friend Neo appears before the grand jury in Rivas case. Now, I got some information that I was like, I don't know if this is accurate. I don't know if it's true. I don't know, because I don't know if people would actually do this. But I'm hearing that Neo's mom is like in people's comments or whatever, that she's going to people's comments and stuff like that, and she's leaving comments. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, really? She is? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the lady. To me, it's like, this is for what? And has she identified herself as Neo's mom? I'm not really sure. I don't know how I feel about that, but I was sent some stuff and I was like, I don't know. I guess she's defending, people are out, because there's a lot of speculation at this point, right? And we've heard about who was driving the Tesla and whatnot and whatnot. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's never a good idea, in my opinion. I always advise, I'm like, listen, if you're facing some kind of scrutiny or you're going through something like this, anything criminal, you probably should not be under people's comments or anything like that. I don't know how people could tell it it's her, though. When I read these comments, it just seemed like somebody that was responding that would know information. But then I'm like, that could be anybody, you know, honestly. That could be anybody. So who knows? Take it for what it's worth as far as the information. You said Linda. Well, I'm just saying, take it for what it's worth. Okay. You said, where's the rabbit side? I know, Storm, you took that photo. I'm like, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so let's get into this article. D4VD's friend Neo appears before grand jury in Rivas case. So D4VD friend, Bestie, we could say that because there's been a lot of photos of them. Neo finally went in front of a grand jury after being arrested in Montana for failing to appear as a witness. Now, Neo showed up on Wednesday to a Los Angeles courthouse where a grand jury has been convened since November to gather information on the death of Celeste Rivas, who's, and again, they're saying dismembered, even though we don't know yet, but it's still the same verbiage that's being used. So we're going to, for the purpose of this, we'll read this. Dismembered corpse was found last September inside D4VD's Tesla in Hollywood. We got Neo on his way out of the courthouse, and he was, what is it? As photo tag Pepper with him. I think his mom was with them. Okay, let me see if I can play this because apparently he didn't even answer.
Hey Neo, why are you being called to testify today? How did everything go in there? Why were you avoiding testifying? Do you think David is innocent? Is there anything you want to tell the public about the David case? Anything?
Interesting. So, one of the messages that I heard.
Discover Boise Center.
Wait, be quiet. Sorry, this is such a loud ad. One of the pieces of information that I heard was that that the person who was commenting on those comments were talking about very specific things as it pertains to Neo. Like Neo didn't show up to testify, and that's why he got arrested. And the person responded, "Well, he was never served." And that's why people are saying, well, it could be either somebody from Neo's camp or Neo's mom. He was never served is very specific, very specific. He was never served. So I was like, yeah, that would make me side-eye the person that's leaving that comment. How would you know that? How would you know that he was never served? And that's why he didn't show up. Yeah. I wonder. You said, I wonder who would have said that. That's right. Let me know. So there better be some real arrests after this long grand jury. Well, we're waiting, man. We are waiting. Okay. But that is the question of the other. I wonder who would have said that. That's a very specific thing to know. So that's what I'm saying. Is like, do you really want to? I don't know. We don't know if that really is mom, but very specific information again. So Neo showed up. I believe this is his attorney. I believe somebody even pulled the attorney credentials. Okay. I mean, they looked a little bit into, what he has practiced before and whatnot. And I guess this is the attorney. You said the mom. Yeah. If it wasn't his mother, then who could it have been? To have answered very specific questions, right? Who could it have been? You confirmed it? How'd you confirm it? Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't even tell me. Oh, shit. All right, then. Let me tell you something, y'all. Look. You know what? I'm just going to shut up. I'll think about what I want to say because I don't really want to say what I want to say yet. But we don't, what I'm going to say is this, is that, people got to be careful if you're involved in this. And please note, If you're responding to this, you could also be subpoenaed. So just be very careful in the situation because, for me, it's like I want to report the story. I don't want to be part of the story, if that makes sense, right? We want to report the case, bring justice to Celeste Rivas. I just don't want to be part of any of that, if that makes sense. Yeah, we can speculate. No way, Flojo. It was your video? No way. Wow. Not a good thing. Not very smart. I don't think it's not a good thing for while this is going on and this is your son, you don't want to be going back and forth on this thing. You got to be very careful. But y'all, allegedly, that's what you said. Allegedly, that's right. Dang, that's crazy, Flojo. That is insane. That is correct, Rabbit. Yeah, this is how I do it. All right then. Well, I guess well, thank you, Sister Craft. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get it together because we have to keep moving forward. We got Neo on his way into the courthouse or out of the courthouse, and he was with this mom. He was photographed, and we caught Beth Silverman, the deputy DA presenting the case in Los Angeles on her way into the courthouse, and she was all business. Lady, listen, I've heard so much about this lady. Psh, it's like, don't mess with this lady.
How do you feel about walking into court today? Can you tell us anything about where you are in the case?
Girl.
Why is Neo being called as a witness? Why hasn't David been arrested, or where's David at? Can you tell us anything? Thank you.
Okay. Hoo-wee. That lady is business. Okay, y'all see that? Does she smile? She reminded me of J-Lo when J-Lo was walking that, what is it? The red carpet. And somebody asked her, J-Lo, what are you wearing? And she's like, sarsaparelli. But she didn't even look at the person. Sarsaparelli. She kept walking and she was just, and I'm like, oh. Except she is an attorney, right? You don't want to mess with that lady. So I'm like, lady, you don't have to answer. I'm not even asking you questions. You keep walking away. Shout out to the brave reporter, but literally,
Sporty
I don't
Pickle
mess.
is the perfect place for your next corporate event.
That. Okay, so that was, Neo was in front of the grand jury for about 30 to 40 minutes. That's concerning to me. And he has since left the courtroom. That is concerning to me that it was only 30 or 40 minutes. Now, why did this thing freeze up? Let me refresh real quick. 30 to 40 minutes to testify? It's crazy. Given Neo's friendship with D4VD, who is a suspect in Celeste's murder, it's surprising Silverman only spent 40 minutes with them. The prosecutor has been aggressive with questioning witnesses. That's right. So for those that don't know, TMZ broke the story that Neo, a popular streamer, was handcuffed. Well, actually, the Redditors broke the story about Neo's arrest. Shout out to the Redditor. I'm always going to give the flowers to the Redditors because they did it first. And, TMZ then took the information and then they went in there. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. That one time. Yeah, this is that. You don't want to mess with that DA. Definitely not. Now, Flojo, I think, said he got the comments. Oh, snappy. Well, Flojo, can I show this? Put a one in the chat. I'm sure if you're sharing it with me, I'm sure I can show it. Lord have mercy. Look at this, y'all. Neo did not hide out with his mom. He lives with his mom. He was never served. He never drove the Tesla. He is not in a plea deal. He has nothing to hide. He was cooperating with the DA already, and the arrest is completely bogus. Nancy is Melinda duckening him. All right, well, very specific information for you to know. Is it just me or is it just me? Very specific information for you to know. That reference was to something else, says Flojo. Gotcha. Shout out to Flojo in the chat. Y'all make sure you check him out. Melinda Duckin. Duckin is a wild story. Interesting. Listen, I'm telling you guys right now. It's never smart. Never smart to, be engaging with people. Especially if it's not. You'll have time to clear things up if you feel like it. I'm just saying, it is like, I think I've seen it gone maybe too many true crime cases. For those like OGs of true crime on YouTube, you kind of know how crazy it can get if you get involved in stuff like this. That's why I'm like, ooh, duckening. Is that what it is? Duckening? Shout out to Flojo is the GOAT. Shout out to Flojo. Now, Dee just gifted 5 memberships, guys. Put some hearts in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Dee, for gifting. Melinda Duckett, right? There you go. Shout out to everybody coming through. Hello. I'm not surprised the news attorney didn't tell them no talking. I wonder. So, if he was never served, okay. He was never served. Did he not have a lawyer before? And if he was already cooperating, I would be concerned. He should have been served through his attorney. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how much I believe in that, but y'all let me know. I guess we'll see. Okay, now I need to relax, says Sister Crab. Okay, so let's get it going because we have to talk about, and again, we'll review Law and Crime tomorrow on Celeste Rivas. We'll have a longer time to review all of that because today is a little bit of a shorter live for me. We have had some news, right? Well, a lot of news actually regarding Nancy Guthrie and Savannah. Okay. Now, even earlier this live, it just seemed like, by the way, shout out to everybody that attended the live. The chat was moving very fast. I know that some folks got blocked. Please note that sometimes people get blocked. We have to keep things going. I don't moderate everything that happens in the chat. That's why we have our mods. And if something happens either by mistake or preemptively or whatever, hit me up and let me know. Typically, people get blocked. It's usually an accident or typically something that we're trying to kind of keep the chat going. But shout out to the mods because the mods, that's a very, very, very difficult job to do, especially when you have a lot of people in the chat. So please note that. So shout out to everybody. Okay, so we had a lot of people in the chat this morning and we were really talking about just everything, all the details, possible suspect, then the sheriff saying, well, no, and then kind of like going at people for releasing information or at least giving misinformation. That's what they thought, right? But then also like the thing that makes me side-eye the sheriff a little bit is he is walking some of the information back because he can. Well, then Brian Enton drops a bombshell just, I don't know, maybe about an hour ago. And apparently there is crime scene tape that's outside of Nancy's house. Why are they putting crime scene tape again? Is it because they don't want the reporters there or what? Get out of here. Oh my God. Hold up. No. Where? You're kidding. I don't see anything. Where do you see this? You sent me the video? Where did you send the video? You got to tell me where. They retaped the house, but it doesn't mean that the body was found. Okay, you got to tell me where. Who said? On iCloud? All right, let me look. Sorry, guys. I get a lot of emails, so I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, that's Brian Enton's video. We'll talk about that. What headline did you see? Y'all need to... Where? I don't see it yet. I'm looking. I don't see it yet. Yeah, no. Okay, y'all need to like literally let me know. You have to tell me the source because you can't drop links. That doesn't mean that a body was found, though. Just because it's taped up, it doesn't mean that a body was found. Just because it's taped off, it doesn't mean that the body's found. I need a source. Y'all just repeating things. I'm not liking that. Okay. You said that a body has been found and they're confirming who it is, but the clothing is consistent with Guthrie. Okay. Well, let me see. Where did you see that? I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Hold up. Where is the source? Yes, you sent me a Brian Enton video, and that's the video that I'm about to show. But he doesn't talk about a body being found. Guys, just because they have police tape doesn't mean, I mean, they could just have police tape. We don't know if the body's there. Girl, your source is Reddit. I don't know. It could be right. I highly doubt it, though. I'm telling you, that would be breaking news right now. There is no confirmation of anything, guys. I'm literally looking at stuff. Thank you. Put a source. Reddit shouldn't be the only one. There should be, I don't know. Because at this point, they got all local news. You mean to tell me not one of them went live? It doesn't make sense. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Inquiring. Thank you, inquiring. I appreciate it. Y'all be doing too much. Don't do that. I'm literally in and then it's like a couple people that are saying it. I'm like, what? The breaking news is Savannah and her sister and brother making a video on Instagram speaking. Okay, that should be the news. So we can watch that video. But right now, guys, just because they have taped doesn't mean that the body's been found. I mean, we don't know any of that, okay? So let's just chill out a bit, okay? Literally chill out. All right. And if you come in here saying that, you better put it's either KTV something something, KO whatever whatever, or KBC local news. Then we can move on forward. But we don't have any. Thank you, Sister Craft. Look, she pulled out the AI Gemini. Okay. And then Flojo just sent us an article too. Let me see. And that was Fox LA, Fox Los Angeles. Okay, and I'm assuming this is the video. They're seeking for proof of life. So, okay, a couple things. Let's get back. Savannah spoke on the ransom. Yeah, I gotta look at that video. All right. You saw the family statement, but I have not seen anything about a body. I don't think a body's been found. People literally just came in here and said that. All right, so let me get into Brian Enton's video.
I love everything.
What the hell?
Fire spreading all around my room. My world so bright.
Lord have mercy. It's like, stop. What are you doing? Hold up. Let me put this back up again. Why did you do this to me? Okay. Shout out to Brian Enton. So this was the short that Brian Enton dropped, okay? And Brian Enton basically said that they're re-putting the tape up or like putting crime scene tape. Now, could that be because a possible body's there? Possibly, but doesn't always mean that. Maybe there's more to the crime scene they didn't check or whatever. This is interesting, okay?
Hey guys, so I am outside of Savannah Guthrie's sister Annie's house, which is about 10 minutes from Nancy Guthrie's house, which is where Nancy went missing from. There's a lot of media. You can see all these cars. Okay. So a lot of media here outside Annie's house. We don't know if she is home with her husband right now. She was spotted here yesterday, and the FBI, sorry, it's windy out here. The FBI was here. This is the house.
This was earlier
the
today.
FBI was here yesterday. We saw them talking with Annie and her husband here, but it's been quiet out here today. The neighborhood's pretty similar to the neighborhood that Nancy lives in. The houses are kind of spaced out.
Okay.
There's a lot of land in between.
Now, let me go to the most recent one. I don't think that's the recent one. Here it is.
They were rolling.
So the crime scene tape is going back up outside Nancy Guthrie's house. About a dozen sheriff's deputies and FBI. I think FBI showed up here. There's also a dog, canine. We have our drone up, so I should have better video in a second, but there's another team of officers that came in this van. And we don't really know what's going on because it's been quiet here for the last couple of days.
Ooh,
But now clearly they are about to do something at the house.
oh my God.
All right, I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay.
They were rolling.
So the crime scene tape is going back.
I don't like this video. Man, oh man. They just look like they have not slept. Oh man, this is so... I'm sorry, like I had not seen this yet, so I'm literally reacting. So this is the video that you guys were mentioning in the chat that they just did. Oh my God. Let's watch.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too. Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She's funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure. She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances. She chooses joy day after day, despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief. We are always going to be merely human, just normal human people who need our mom. Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us. Mommy, if you are hearing this, you are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy. We believe and know that even in this valley, He is with you. Everyone is looking for you, Mommy, everywhere. We will not rest. Your children will not rest until we are together again. We speak to you every moment, and we pray without ceasing, and we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Stay strong.
We love you, Mom. We love you.
Whoa. Wow. This is rough, man. I'm sorry. Like, wow. So they're asking for proof of life. If I'm understanding, sorry guys, that is just like emotional, right? Next level. So it's Savannah and sister and brother, and they're pleading for their 84-year-old missing mother to return home after she disappeared on January 31st from the Tucson home area. Since her disappearance, the authorities have said they believe that she was taken against her will, possibly in the middle of the night. Again, it's so hard to know what exactly authorities believe, but to me, clearly, that's if you have Savannah and siblings giving an emotional statement about this, then that's exactly what it is. There's nothing else to walk back but that. And tomorrow they're going to have a press conference, so we'll definitely be reviewing a lot more of this. In the post caption with Bring Her Home, Savannah pleads for her mother's safe return, mentions the reports of rumor ransom note, and asks for proof of life, saying, we need to know without a doubt that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. We're gonna watch it one more time. I think, I guess I just wasn't really ready for this. Like, yes, she and that's what she's asking in this video. She's asking for proof of life. You said, oh my gosh, surely he can't be a suspect. You talking about, I don't think any of them are. I don't know, man. Oh my gosh. You said they were told what to say by the FBI and what to say, I bet. How do you emotionally prepare for something like this? Like, I don't think, listen, they tell us to prepare for all kinds of things in life, right? All kinds of things. You said Brian Enton reported earlier that he saw the ICAC leaving Annie's home. Okay. We have to prepare for all things. You know, you prepare for your will. You prepare for all kinds of things. You don't prepare for something like this in life. You don't prepare for somebody in your family to be kidnapped. You know, you just don't. People prepare for all kinds of, this isn't one of them. It's totally not in your bucket list. I've never heard, well, just in case somebody gets kidnapped, I'm going to prepare. We just don't. We're not like that. And then you were talking about your 84-year-old mother. 84-year-old mother. So it doesn't make sense. I'm going to replay it. I'm going to find something else that's currently been reported. I just cannot believe that this is wild, guys. Let me go back a little bit. This is rough, man. And this is why, you know, when people are like, well, she's supposed to present at I don't think this lady's thinking about the Olympics right now. She's thinking about her family. She's thinking about her mom. You could see it in her face, in her eyes. You could see it. You could see just how overwhelming this whole situation has been. They look like they haven't slept in days.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too. Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She is funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure. She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances.
Wait. The actual video is 5 minutes and 35 seconds. This video is only 3 minutes. Give me 1 sec, unless there's more reporting to this. Hold up, guys. I want to make sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was wrong. This is the correct time, because I'm looking at another video and I'm like, wait a minute, that's longer, but it's not. It's literally 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
She chooses joy day after day, despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief. We are always going to be merely human, just normal human people who need our mom.
Just normal human people who need our mom.
Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk.
We are ready.
However, we live in a world where voices and images are easy.
We are ready to talk. We are ready to talk. We are ready to talk. Something this, you know, like I said, I'm trying to grasp or at least understand the words here, okay? She says they weren't able to talk before? Was something keeping them from talking at that time? What happened? I want to grab the transcript and I want to look at it a little bit more. You said when somebody, I'm sorry, the balloons go off after I make something with my hands. When somebody said in the chat, it seems like maybe this was like FBI might have given them, like they could have added more to this public outcry, but this part kind of threw me off a little bit. Let me keep playing.
Manipulated. We need to know without a doubt that she is alive.
She says things can be easily manipulated. So here's my question. Has something been turned in to them that would, because there's the ransom situation and we've gone back and forth on that, okay? Has something been given to them that would have made people think that, has something been shown to the family that would lead them to believe something else is going on?
And that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us. Mommy, if you are hearing this, you are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy. We believe and know that even in this valley, He is with you. Everyone is looking for you, Mommy, everywhere. We will not rest. Your children will not rest until we are together again. We speak to you every moment, and we pray without ceasing, and we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
Until we hold you in our
We love
arms
you, Mom.
again.
Stay strong.
We love you. We love
Are they hoping that this video is for the person, but they're also, is this video, it's almost like they're making a plea, right? But Nancy, it's indirectly appealing to a captor. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Okay. It's reassuring us something, because I'm going back to the words that was being used. It's reassuring us something without like revealing anything. Pathos. I'm trying to understand a little bit more. You said when the note comes to us, it's like any piece of evidence. Sheriff Chris Nanos told CBS News, you give it to us, you give us a lead, we're going to look at it, every aspect of it. The valley stuck out to you? What about it? I think that it sounds like they might have, I mean, look, this is hard to write, right? Like it probably, they did assist in writing this, but it was an appeal to the captors to humanize Nancy and whatnot. I feel like they might have received something, but they didn't feel like it was credible because anything can be altered, as she had said. She otherwise might mention it in the statement. I get the sense that law enforcement verified the ransom letter and it's legit, and they're having the family put out a statement with the next steps. Yeah, Abraham, I think you're right. Several of them at this point, several of them, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, that's what they were asking. It sounds like they may have received a voice note. Yeah. And I think that's what it is, Daisy. Like they might have received something, but because they can't verify it, they can't figure out if that's really what it is. So if we go, I'm going to try, I want us to go, she's 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She's in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs to survive. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. She says, as a family, we're doing everything that we can. What does this mean? We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. This sentence right here is very telling. Okay? We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. Okay. That's very, very, very heard, not seen. Yeah, mine's y'all. But I think this is just a prediction. I don't think, look, I'm speculating here. I think that they were sent something. They were sent, there was stuff from the media that they were still trying to figure out and verify, right? Okay, there's stuff with the media. But I have a feeling that something might have been received personally to them as well. Something about, we are ready to talk. We are ready to talk. it's giving that they probably had help writing this. They in hopes. We are ready to talk. Ronan, when you said heard not seen, we too have heard. You're right, heard the reports not about about a ransom letter in the media. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. Okay. So when you are appealing to emotion, to captors, pathos, you're appealing to emotion, right? You're bringing that, you're humanizing the situation, the victim, how much she's loved, how much she's missed. Funky, what is it? Spunky. I think spunky was used. The vulnerability. She's a vulnerable lady. Okay. The quote, and I think I don't know if it was Annie or Savannah. We're always going to be merely human. We are always going to be merely human. Just normal human people who need our mom. Okay. So that strips away all confrontation, everything, and it makes it like you're disarming the situation. Okay. The repetition, the mama, like that was hard to hear. But hearing that, the repetition of that exists to appeal. Okay. And there's faith, mentioning of the faith. I mean, these are things that just kind of stuck out to me. But if they are appealing to a captor, to somebody that kidnapped her, these would be the things that you would convey. And I truly hope that it needs to touch some. I don't know how this does not touch anybody's heart. Like, you literally have an 84-year-old woman who needs her medication, who is in constant pain. Like, and clearly they're aware that there are ransom notes and there has been a request for some kind of monetary. We are ready to talk, as she says. We are ready to talk. As a family, we are ready to talk. So it's very, I'm sorry, why would anybody do this, period? They view her as a celebrity, right? Absolutely. It's you're right. The ball is in your court. Show that she's alive. Give us a proof of life. And then we're going to talk deals, right? The ball is in your court. You said it sounds like Sassy Savage. Thank you for your membership for 4 months. And I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. I'm not too behind. Sassy Savage. Thank you. You said sounds like comms stop are pled for comms to continue. Comms? What do you mean comms? Comms? Comms stop. Let me know what you mean by that. The sheriff seems uptight, you said. Yeah, she's reaching out, asking to be contacted themselves. I'm sure those phones are tapped. I mean, however you tap cell phones, I'm sure they are. They're trying to get kidnappers to contact them again because it would possibly give them another trail to follow. Yeah. I think that's what it is. It's an appeal. It's an appeal to the public. It definitely is. You said, Rabbit, they're just random kidnappers that took her, or did they kidnappers now about this poor lady? Were they watching her? Was she living alone? I mean, yeah, I do wonder. I don't think it was a random thing. I think it was premeditated, right? Like they were watching her for a while. D, thank you. Communication. Thank you. That is what Sassy Savage said. Sounds like communication stopped. Thank you. I was like, comms? Sassy Savage says, sounds like communication stopped. Are pled for communication to continue. They're pleading for communication to continue. Thank you, Sassy Savage. Thank you, Hells. Right. Thank you for your membership for 3 months. I pray that she is found healthy and safe. Absolutely. I think a lot of us plead. Yeah, they want communication to continue. Yeah, I don't know. I misread that. I'm sorry. I know that the milestone only allows you so many characters. Thank you. This could be the complete opposite. Them not wanting to wait for law enforcement and willing to pay whatever it takes to get her back. But I'm right. Very much so. Very much so. So it is very heartbreaking. No, I didn't see that. I'll have to check it out. Oh my goodness. Little John? I'll have to check it out. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, man, it's like, what is going on in the world? You said there was this report that there was a stalker at another house. I heard about this too, Idiot Monkey, that there was somebody close to the house or the property, not very far away. Don't know if it was talked about and what it means for. I get it. I heard about it too. The sheriff, when he spoke to people in the morning, we read that article. The tune was, or at least the tone was, we believe she's still alive, and that she will be recovered safely. She's still alive. Okay. That sounds so different from the last two press conferences, especially the first one where it's like, well, we're doing a recovery mission. It's just like, wow, okay, a recovery mission. But then this is why the sheriff is getting a lot of pushback, is because one minute he's saying one thing and then the next minute he's saying something different. So to me, are they in negotiations at this point? I also think that I'm sure that the body language experts are probably going to analyze this. Annie has a smile. I'm sure that's going to be something that they'll say something about. Brother also, like, it's just weird. There's some aspects of this, but again, they're in grief. So the body and the mind is going to act in different ways. I noticed that smile at the very end. And my hope is that, and I'll say it again, that this isn't related or close to any family members whatsoever, right? Sassy Savage says, wondering if communication may have been stopped and they may be pleading for a response. That's right. Like asking for proof of life and may have not heard back. Right, Sassy Savage. Something. Like they just kind of said, nope, we're done. We're out of here. Nothing to see here. K-Rock, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to K-Rock. Thank you, K-Rock. The body language experts are the best. Thank you. Shout out to K-Rock. Beach Becky says, I'm guessing that the family has received hundreds of messages saying that they know they have captive or seen Nancy. My puppy got lost and we posted it online, and the amount of scammers who called us. Yeah, probably a lot of people that called. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, you just never know. You never know with these people. You got to be careful. You said this really doesn't confirm one way or another, other than the police feel that the ransom note is real, but it does make you wonder, right? Right, Kelly J. It does make you wonder for sure. Oh my goodness, guys, drop some flowers for my OG. Come get this commentary, wonderful friend and supporter of the channel. Kiva is in the chat. OG 43 months. Oh my God. By the way, 43 months. I think we hit our 5-year mark on this channel this week. I'll have to check. I can't remember if it was the 5th or the 6th of February. Anyways, side note. Thank you, Kiva. Thank you. OG. And K-Rock, thank you so much for this $9.99. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Sorry, guys. This is an emotional video, right? It really is. So if we take back, let's step back a little bit, okay? I did Hells, thank you. I think I did shout you out. Thank you for your membership for 3 months. I pray that she's found healthy and safe. I did. I remember. I did shout you out. Thank you again for your support, love. Thank you. Thank you, and shout out to my mods who remind me. Okay, let me think a little bit, okay? Let's peel back. This is a hard video to watch, okay? Very hard video to watch. No worries, Ronan. Thank you for looking out. And I got to shout out some other people, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. You guys know, unmedicated. That's how it is. if we peel back the emotion a little bit, okay? And we just understand a little bit of what's happening here. In this video, what something that stands out to me, okay? Already on top of my head, and I'm thinking back, okay? There's no mention of money. There's no mention of threats. There's no like blaming. There is no law enforcement language. I didn't hear that at all. And there is no like it's just that. It's a statement that they made. But if you go back, having listened to it twice, I'm not hearing any type of law enforcement language or anything. We're going to watch it one more time. I think that this is very strategic. It's very likely that these people that kidnapped Nancy are watching. And this is the crazy part, guys. We're watching. Scary and crazy. We're literally watching an actual kidnapping situation where a family, and this happens, we've seen this happen a lot in true crime, but nationally, internationally, like they're asking for their family member back. We see it a lot when kids go missing, when things like, but what hits different here, honestly, is people don't expect anybody at the age of 84 to get kidnapped or abducted. We don't see that. We don't hear that very often. It's heavy. You said I disagree that they did it on their own. I think they were coached. You don't think that they did it on their own? Muzzy Cat, you think that they did it on their own or they didn't? Let me know. Okay, let me know, Muzzy. Because are you talking about the statement that they're making? You said they're probably asking for a communication to continue. Okay. And there's a deadline connected. Asking for communication to continue and there's a deadline connected. Okay. Cool. All right. I think they had a little help with that. With what to say to Rabbit. Yeah. We're going to watch it one more time. Now, this time I want you to pay attention to the things that they don't say. When you're doing true crime and you're watching cases and you're reading, and you always got to pay attention, even with police, pay attention to the things that they don't say that you're like, this is missing. Okay, this is missing here, right? We're watching it again, and let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I think that we have to take, it's kind of hard, but we have to take the emotion out a little bit and just listen to what the words say. Ooh, this is hard, but you have to. Just listen.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too. Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light.
Yes.
This
is the appeal, okay? So I'm hearing it.
Funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure.
Speaking of her in present tense, she has. So could very well be, strategy in that part. Speaking of her in present tense, you don't want to let these abductors, kidnappers believe that you believe that she is gone. Okay. So I think that present tense is very important here. Okay.
She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother.
Yeah.
We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances. She chooses joy day after day, despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief. We are always going to be merely human, just normal human people who need our mom. Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Present tense, because you can't allow people to think that it's just a sad situation. I'm sorry, trying to take the emotion out. I don't know who that is. I have an undergraduate in criminology, so I took some forensics. So some of this stuff, it's kind of like, you watch forensic interviews and stuff like that in the field. So some of this stuff I kind of picked up because, when you work in government, you kind of pick up things like that. On how people talk can help you decide kind of what's behind these statements that are being made. Again, pointing out the vulnerability, they're using present tense. They're not blaming. They're not making threats. They are not even mentioning money. And they're also, please note, there's no like law enforcement language here, okay? Just so people are aware.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk.
Without mentioning money, because if it's a ransom, it's a kidnapping, what a ransom is typically asking for money. We're ready to talk. Like we're going to take this serious, or if you thought we weren't, we really are. We're really upset. Sassy Savage, I don't doubt that she can't write it, but it's a little bit different, actually living it, right? So I could see a situation where she might need help with this. It wouldn't surprise me, because listen, when it actually hits home, when it actually happens to you, I don't know how the lawyer journalist part would even hit in. Sometimes that all that goes away and you just become the vulnerable, daughter that's really going through it. So to me, this is it wouldn't surprise me if she had help. I kind of see that. It's a really hard situation. You said if the ransom note is real, it may have instructed them to release a video once they were ready to negotiate. Very true. Very true, Daisy Girl. If the ransom note is real, it may have instructed them to release a video once they were ready to negotiate. Without really knowing what that ransom note is, it's a good point. Thank you so much for the $4.99, Daisy Girl. I appreciate you. Okay. And why I'm making you guys listen to it again, even for myself, it's because it's hard to take the emotion out, but we've heard it 3 times. We have the transcript, and it's just a couple things that stood out to me was that it is a very specific kind of plea, and you do need guidance. You do need somebody to help you write something like this. But I get it, man. I feel for them, because this is not a situation anybody would want to be in.
However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us.
Yeah. Whoever said in the chat that it sounds like communication was going, I think that was Sassy, who said it. It sounds like communication was going, and then it stopped, and then, it's going again. Yeah. And so with limited details that they have to give in this plea, this is what they have to do.
Mommy, if you are hearing this, You are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy.
It was sent to the media. Her words are, "We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we're doing everything that we can." That's what it says. Okay? Let me keep playing this.
We believe and know that even in this valley, He is with you. Everyone is looking for you, Mommy, everywhere. We will not rest. Your children will not rest until we are together again. We speak to you every moment, and we pray without ceasing, and we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Stay strong.
We love you, Mom. We love
This is a really sad, like I said, really sad situation overall. Right, but it's so sad how evil people are in this world. Lord have mercy. It just makes you just want to hug your loved ones, man. Like, hug your loved ones, check in on your loved ones, because you don't know. I'm sure that they did not know. You don't think, okay, like so and so is this years old, they're not going to get. I mean, adults get abducted every day. We think that it can't happen to us, and then when it does, it's like crazy, man. It's like, this isn't the thing that you plan for. You know what I mean? Nobody plans for something like this. Alice Martin, thank you so much for your membership for 15 months. Thank you, my love. Thank you for your constant support of this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okie, Annie, thank you. Member for 1 month. Thank you. Happy to be here. 1 month. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody. Let me look at this place down. Yeah, we have way too many evil people, man. It's just like too much, guys. Okay, she's trying to reassure them that it wasn't her fault that the media blabbed. We don't know what the instructions were of the media outlets, or if they were different from the ones that they got. Remember I told you guys yesterday, and I mean, I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to like put some ish out there like that. You know, I thought it was really weird that TMZ put that out there. The other outlets stayed quiet. I don't know if the ransom note said, go talk and make this public, or else. We don't know if that's the case, but yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm glad I'm not the only one who felt that way, because literally even Ticket TV talked about it. He said, you literally went live and told people that you got a ransom email? Like, what? Who does that? You're not addressing the fact that you're mentioning these Epstein things, but you're willing to go live on that. I'm not going to go off on it again. I said what I said, but I mean, clearly it's not been a very good week for TMZ when it comes to things. And, you know, it is what it is, but I'd feel some type of way if I was Savannah. And maybe that could very well be the situation, that if they're having to correct everything that was put out there. So this is them having to do that. We don't know if the people that abducted her got scared because of that information being put out. We also don't know if that's what they wanted. We don't. If the ransom note was sent to a media outlet, then that's how they plan to communicate. Good point. They're not going to say, call this number or meet me here. Well, they did say, drop some Bitcoins at an address. So they did put an address out there. How do I know? Harvey said it. Harvey said that there was an address there. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, the sheriff is upset with a lot of people right now. You said I wouldn't say blab, but if it was sent to them, that's was the intent for the purpose for the well. And that's the thing. It's like, I mean, it's so hard to tell because it's like we can't even see. We don't even know what the letter looks like. If that was the intent, why didn't they put that out there when the initial letter went out to the local media? I guess I'm just confused. But then not having a copy of the letter? I guess we're just left guessing. We don't even know what that looks like. Yeah. Remember, Barbara Bish? They did say that. They did. The Bitcoin, there's an address to drop off this Bitcoin. There was I don't know if they drove to the location to go see if the address is real or what, but Harvey said it was real. So how is the address real? And are y'all driving over there, or you Google search the address? I don't know, man. We're like in limbo to find out. Is it real? Is it not real? I don't know. You said Rabbit, the Bitcoin is sent to an email address, which is online. Well, I thought he said that it was a physical address. Could be an email address too. You said no, Bitcoin address, not physical address. Okay, thank you. Excuse me. Correction. Thank you, Soul Power, for correcting me, and Kimberly. Okay, so an email address. Email address is real. So did they email the address? How do you check to see? This is so crazy. Oh, hey, it's Kim. It sounds like it was a cryptocurrency wallet address. Okay, there's no title. Okay, so this is why clearly I'm not familiar. Shout out to It's Kim. Shout out to you. I hope you're doing well. It sounds like it's a cryptocurrency wallet address. There's no ties to a physical address, says Kim. But you're able, I guess, what does that even look like? Sorry, y'all. I'm not familiar. Listen, cryptocurrency, talk to me about a debit card, a credit card. What is a cryptocurrency address? Let me see what this looks like. Like, is this like an address? Like okay, so it's like one of these codes. Yo, I'm telling you. Please know, if something happens to me, tell the people that I was in true crime and my searches are always going to be crazy on Gmail. Okay. Yeah. You can see transactions in cryptocurrency wallets. Some wallets are easy to track. Gotcha. There can be an identifying piece of information, but some are very complex. Depends on how smart they are. Gotcha. Bitcoin can be traced though. It's not 100% anon. People were going back and forth on that. It's like a bank routing number. Okay, so it's like a crypto wallet. Got like an iPhone wallet. Look at that. Y'all see, I don't do cash. Cash is king. Debit, right? Cash. Would you agree? Is cash king? Okay, Baby Bunny said that cash is king. She's laughing. A debit card, a credit card. Okay, cool, credit card. But this is foreign. I just don't I mean, hell, even the Cash App is like, great, thanks for the but this is a lot. I heard you said, I heard if you lose your address, you never get access to your money. Sorry. Again, a guy lost $1 million one time. Oh no. I like cash and debit. I agree. Belen, I agree. TMZ should not have put out that information. I still don't think Ashley Banfield should have put that out with the son-in-law and was very prime suspect before Ellie even said that they had a suspect. Yeah, I can agree with both statements. Like, people need to be careful, but I don't really think that we ever really think of that. But thank you, Belen. I agree. I agree with your statement for sure. I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. Yeah. You said there are businesses that help people hide their crypto activity. Oh, some currencies are more suited for anonymity. They are called crypto mixers or tumblers. They're used for laundering. And listen, I need to clearly get on my I need to get on my like crypto knowledge. Apparently, I don't feel like I know too much. This is insane. Depends if it's a verified or unverified. So it's clearly easy to hide information and money. Okay. Well, there's that. Here I'm thinking it's like a physical address, and y'all are telling me no, it's not. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. All right, guys. Well, I do have to go because it's getting a little bit late. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. It's Kim says, before anyone looks weird at me, I worked for an investment company by law. I had to learn about this spot. How to learn to spot illegal activity. Kim's like, I'm not a hacker, y'all. I'm not a hacker. This is my old job. Shout out to you, Kim. Forever. The only Angie. That I know. Okay, nothing like cash. um, I'm not a hacker, she says, y'all. She's not a hacker. Shout out to Kip. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let you guys go. I will be live tomorrow. So I'm gonna be live earlier in the morning, and then we're gonna cover the press conference. It's hopefully we'll get some answers tomorrow. Let's just pray for this family. If you don't pray, at least send some really good positive thoughts their way. This can happen to anybody, guys. And I think it's we're all human. If you find it in your heart to just say a prayer, do it. And if not, if you don't pray, fine. Positive thoughts. I will see you guys on the next one. And thank you for all that supported today. I really appreciate the support. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. It is very much free. It's got the thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever. But you guys have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.